There are a couple of ways to assign content to your students in Discovery Ed. I'm just going to go through a very simplified version, but you can definitely get into more details and assigning more content than this. But one way is to simply search for a topic, and once you find the resource that you would like for your students to use, for example, if I wanted them to watch this video segment on the Boston Massacre and the Boston Tea Party, I could simply click the drop down menu and click assign. Now, I don't have a class set up, so I got this pop up message, but that's how you could assign it to your class or particular students. So that's a nice way to differentiate. Perhaps you want to assign different material to different students, you could do it that way. Another way, let's say I want my students to learn about Clara Barton. Okay, so maybe I like this video segment. So I could add it to my content. Okay, and I don't want to save it to any of these folders, so I'm going to add a folder. Call it Clara Barton. Okay, and then click add. All right, now I can go over to my Builder Tools tab and I have the choice of Assignment Builder, Quiz Builder, Writing Prompt Builder, Assessment Manager, or Board Builder. I'm just going to do a simplified Assignment Builder. Okay, so there's actually a user guide. Like I said, this is a very simple assignment. You could definitely get deeper into the assignments, so I encourage you to read that user guide. But if I just want to create a new assignment, I can click this. Okay, I'm going to call it Clara Barton and choose my grade level and my subject. I could choose whether to receive email notifications when an assignment is updated, so I can choose to check that or not. I can select a save location, so maybe I want to use this assignment in the future, so I want to save that in my Clara Barton folder, so I can save that to selected folder. All right, and here is where I actually build the assignment. So I can choose to edit the assignment instructions. So I can enter an assignment section title. So this is just assignment selections. Notice I can add web links and I can change the font, the format, all that. I'm going to just keep this very simple. So please watch this video about Clara Barton and write a short summary on how she started the American Red Cross. All right. So now I can attach resources. I can actually search for resources here. So I can do that backwards. I can start the assignment first and then search for resources, or I can attach them from my content. Remember, I added that resource to my content and it was this video here. So I'm just going to click the add and then add selected resources. So I can actually add more resources. So if I wanted to include a couple of videos or even a reading passage or a picture or any source that I wanted, I can do that. Okay, I can also edit the learning objectives and teacher notes if I want to, and then I can click save and continue. Okay, now this is where I can assign it to a class or student. I can select the start and end date for my assignment. Again, I don't have any classes, but you would see your classes and your students there. Again, a nice way to differentiate. Or I can assign by code or URL. So I can actually give my students this URL. And a nice way to give URLs to students, of course, is through a learning management system, and then give them this assignment code to complete it, or I can simply just copy and paste this assignment URL into my learning management system and the students will go directly to the assignment page. They won't need to enter a code. So it's just kind of up to you on how you manage that. But that is how you assign content to students.